Boys, I got a replay for you. I've got Lunalight Tri-Brigade versus Sword Soul. And real quick before I get into it, it's kind of hard to find people playing these decks, and I want to see how players are playing them and learn some interactions through watching it so that I'm able to get into the format as quick as possible when it switches so I can play ranked on Dueling Book. So if you guys have any replays of you testing these decks with your friends or just with randos or anything, send them to me on my Discord. I don't have like a Discord group to join, but like just add me personally. My Discord link is going to be in the comments, not the comments, the description. And so just send it to me. Let me know the deck you're playing in the like when you send it though. And also, if you want to send me the deck list, I'd love to look at it and talk about it with you. So, and if I like it, we could share it on the channel too. Like all of us can like work together, make it better, tinker around. And yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get into it though. So we see this dude on the bottom. I'm not gonna try to say this, or am I? Sasuke beat Madara. I'm assuming that's like some anime shit. And then Juan 1325. I'm assuming that's also some anime shit. But we're gonna see Sasuke go first. What anime is that from, guys? Flame me in the comments for not knowing. And then why is it not showing both hands? God damn it. We see Adhara, Moyi, Desires, Ash, Ogre. And this is one thing I've learned so far from the start of this format, and like all the deck profiles I've done. Even it's just like with Italy at 3, you really have to expect Ghost Ogre now because it's the best probably target for Italy that's generic because it gives you a level 3 tuner extender that is also a hand trap when drawn, and it's also good against the new Brave token engine. You hit the continuous spell and it just trades with that engine pretty well. Also, it's decent against Sword Soul. Like, they just go Moyi or reveal at Hara. You hit that, they're going to have the token left. They could special this, but they can't link summon. So they'd kind of just be, like, locked here if they got hit by an Ogre. But their opponent has Karis, Kit, Imperm, Foolish, and Nerval. Excuse me. Or they drew the one of. I didn't even realize that they drew the one of, but yeah. So, Desires, banish 10. Let's see what they're working with. They banish 2 Vishuda, which might be all they play, but they might also play 3. We also see that they're on Vessel, another Ghost Ogre, and an Ash. I'm assuming Ogre is a 2 of. That would be my guess. 2 Ogre for the 3 E-Telly. And then they also have the Taiye that's banished. And they probably play 2, but there's a chance they play 1. Draws Emergence and Ash. So between their Desires and their hand, they have all their copies of Ash. Emergence. Activate Moyi. Moyi revealed the Long Yun that Emergence search. Summon the token. And he's going to Imperm it. And then we're just going to see the Long Yun effect. It's almost like weird to Imperm here to me, just because you know that this is follow-up that they have. They could go Long Yun, pitch, summon, and then now they can just banish the trap and have like the 2 interruptions anyways. But I don't know optimally where you would hand trap then, because they're going to have the 2 interruptions no matter what. Except this prevents... I basically Imperm traded with the search. Wait, why do you... Did it... Why'd he search? He's not gonna... Does he not play Blackout? That's a little weird to me. Maybe he like just valued the follow-up more than having the additional interruption. And if that's the case, that's fair, because he also has Ash Ogre. But the opponent draws Perfume, I believe. Perfume's really cool in this deck because, like, so you can, like, Foolish for the, Chick, and then Perfume out Chick, and then banish Perfume, pitch Nerval to search, and then Nerval affects search, or pitch Kit to pitch Nerval to search and fill the grave more. It's just a really cool interaction, being able to pitch the Tri-Brigades and get their effects. And so here he's going to Perfumer. Summon out the Chick. Chick effect, pay cost. Send the Yellow Martin. And then use Perfume effect. Pitch Kit, search Tiger, Kit dump Nerval, Nerval search. Da-da-da-da. And he's going to Ash the Nerval. It's pretty strong. I wonder why you wouldn't just Ash this. Oh yeah, he has Cosmic. He wants them to have this. If he would have Ashed that, then Cosmic wouldn't be an interruption. But now the Ash was able to trade with the Nerval. That trade's there. And now all they really have to extend... I don't think they've normal summoned yet. So they're going to normal Nerval, but they know this is going to get negated. So then they're going to summon the Martin, bouncing the Chick. So I think there's a world where they could have Um, normal summoned or bounced chick with Martin first, and then normal chick probably dump like Emerald, and then if they have a good rank 4 that they could go into, they could go into like a rank 4 battle phase, punch over this, main phase 2 Zeus. If they play like Redoer would climb this, they could make a Zeus, activate Zeus, which would force this interrupt, and then they would still have like a Zeus. But that might not be that good because it would only have the one material. But then if something gets ogred, it would be lit. And they'd still have the follow-up of a discard no matter what because they'd have the Nerval with the Karis in hand. They also maybe could have made the Baron instead of like a rank 4 for a Zeus. But here, this is... Wait, they changed their mind. That's another thing. I feel like these replays, a lot of the time, people are going to be taking stuff back because it's not rated, but we're going to see Karis, pitch, summon, and he did summon the Bearbrum. Not the Bearbrum, the Baron Blossom. So here he banishes 2. Goes for this, and this is definitely a misplay because he doesn't have a card in hand to put the Revolt back. Got to skip through this. So he links 4 into this. This is where the misplay actually is, though. He activates the card. But once you activate it, you're locked into Tri-Brigades. And so he doesn't actually get to search Revolt, so it's kind of useless. And then he can't go into this Anaconda. But let's just think about it, too. If he could have, he'd make the DPE, and he would pop the probably like Anaconda on Long Yun, and then pass. And the opponent would have Emergence to play through it, and whatever they top deck. And also at Hara potentially. So right here, they probably just lost this duel. Because like I said, they can't actually do this. They're locked. They shouldn't have activated the effect, but we know they shouldn't have used the effect. So let's see if we think DPE would have been enough. They draw Blackout. And so if DPE was on board, it would really depend on how they played it. Because if they would have went DPE, right, and they would have popped the Anaconda, as some players will, I'm not 100% sure what they're playing around. Like, it plays around Super Poly, but no one's playing that. But it would have played into Ogre. So if he would have popped the Anaconda on this turn, this player would go Emergence for either Mo Yi or Tai Ye. Probably Mo Yi. Reveal Blackout, summon a token. And then when he would attempt to pop with the DPE, if he got rid of the Anaconda, he could Ogre the DPE. The opponent would have no cards on his field to pop, and the effect wouldn't go through. But if he didn't do that, then the Ogre wouldn't be able to stop it. And the DPE probably would have been enough to be game, especially because it would snowball into more cards. But like he'd have to pop the token, not the Mo Yi, because then the Adhara could float. And then he could set Blackout. And so he would have Blackout Mo Yi to try to live a turn. But this player would be getting a Pot of Greed, and he would still have the DPE. And he would have got a search off Omen. So if he didn't make that misplay, I think the game could have gone either way. It really depends on if he popped the Anaconda or not. But I'm pretty sure this is just a wrap. But it's good that he made these misplays so that we don't have to worry about making them later. Makes Baxia. Spins, Tai dump Ashina. There's probably a scoop coming soon, to be honest. I'm going to just fast forward. Pop, summon Mo Yi, reveal Blackout. And yeah, there's the scoop. Game 2 with Juan going first. My favorite anime character. He's got Yellow Martin, Imperm, Goods, Chick, Crow. Versus the One of Desires again. This guy's crazy. And then Ghost Ogre, Ash, Blackout, and Ecclesia. This hand is like really strong. You're not like too happy to see the Blackout going first or going second, but 2 interruptions, a starter / extender, and the Desires to like get you more is really good, honestly. And this Ogre is gonna probably be very high impact in this matchup. So he's gonna go Chick Dump Trap, Goods dump spell. Wait. Chick can't send the trap. Yeah, that can't do that at all. I wish it could. That, whoo, no, that's a big cheat. Not cheat. I'm assuming this guy doesn't know that you can't do that, but you can't do that at all. That should be a additional yellow marten or a emerald engrave. And then, so he's going to activate Tiger. It's going to get hit with Ghost Ogre. And let's see if... Yeah, so this trap shouldn't be here, so he shouldn't be able to activate it. But Tiger has an effect when destroyed. You can target a Lunalight in your graveyard and special summon it. So, like, not only should he not be able to extend with the Serenade, he should have got to extend with the Tiger. So, this was just, like, gargantuan misplay city here. But, like, we're going to be forgiving because it's a new deck. People don't know. And hopefully this dude watches it, or you guys watch it. If you didn't know that that's how these cards work, you cannot send the spell and traps off Chick. If you could, this would be the most fucking insane card ever. This card would be... This card would probably be banned if it could send the trap or the spell. Like, that would be way too good. And then, also, when Tiger is destroyed, you do get an effect to summon a Lunalight from grave. It might be banished also. No, just grave. And so, that's important to know. But here, we're going to see him activate this trap he shouldn't be able to activate. Did he just summon... What is going on? Yo, this dude does not know what these cards do. That should have summoned from deck if you were going to do it. So no matter what, though, even if he played this correctly, he would still have the DPE, but he would have also had the DD Crow in hand. Not that that's that high impact in this matchup. Now we're going to see him pop the Anaconda and then get DPE effect. And then we're going to see a Droplet drawn, which will trade very easily with this. Activate Desires, pay costs, and I'm assuming he changed Droplet. Let's look at his banish, though. He's playing Nib, Dark Ruler, the Summit. Nothing really matters that got banished at all. And he doesn't chain Droplet, which is kind of interesting. I feel like I definitely would have. You know he's got 2 cards. You can just get rid of the one. Special Ecclesia, normal Moyi, Moyi reveal Blackout. But yeah, see, now he chains the Droplet. Like, why? You could have just sent the spell. And then he could have chained it. But it's going to get it off the board, and then you can just go for game. But maybe he wants it on board for a Baxia play. So he's going to chain Imperm to the Moyi, which does like nothing because he has the tuner still. Goes into Baxia. Moyi draw, Baxia spin. And then set, pop, summon. That's a really cool thing, popping the Blackout, because now he'll have it engraved to banish if he needs to. And he hasn't used Ecclesia yet, so Ecclesia for Taye. Now he probably banishes Blackout. Yeah, that's sick. That was a cool play. And he has normaled, so he can't do anything else besides like what he's going to do. Search. Oh, yeah, this is game then. Yeah, this is definitely game. He grabs Emergence or Long Yun and just summons Long Yun. Sink 10, burn damage, go for game. And so, yeah, that's the match. That was a pretty quick match. It was a kind of poor played game by this player. And I don't mean that if you're watching this, dude, I'm not trying to insult you, but like, this is a new deck. Or not new deck, it's an old deck coming back. So people don't really know how to play with it, nor against it, though. So that's like an advantage to it. But you kind of got to be forgiving of people that are just playing this now for the first time. They're not going to really comprehend the interactions between these cards. But nonetheless, it was a cool duel to watch. The takeaways for sure are like, remember that Tiger has an effect. The big misplay that he had, Kaleido Chick does not send spell traps. If it did, it would be Brazy. And this doesn't summon from grave, it summons from deck. But like in regards to like things we can actually take away, if we know what the cards do already, is that like Ogre is pretty impactful in this matchup, being able to stop the Tiger. And I don't know currently of a way to add the Tiger back from extra deck. So the deck is fragile in that sense. Also, we didn't see it, but I feel like both engines are pretty susceptible to a Lancia. So Lancia early on could be very high impact in this matchup. And also, on Sword Soul's end, all we really see is that the deck is still very consistent and powerful. They lost Protoss, which some players weren't even opting to play game 1. It was just kind of a blowout for games 2 and 3. And now that that's not an option, they just have to actually play with you. They have to like put up real interruptions, think about when to use them, and if they're competent, it's still going to be very, very hard to beat this deck. It's definitely going to be one of the best contenders in my opinion. And so if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And like I said, if you've got replays, send them to me on my Discord because I don't have that many to go over. I scoped this one on Dueling Book, and honestly, I would much rather share content of like the people that watch me so that I know you guys are going to listen to my feedback, apply it in your playing, and then I could get more replays as you're progressing, and watching your replays will help me progress. And I like the idea of the snowball effect of us all just like getting better at content, or getting better at the game through content. And so, yeah, hit me up with that stuff, and I'll have some more uploads for you soon. Thank you for watching.